Sam and Gavin did have beef, though. We never had any beef. He might have beef with me.
There was an email thing. Remember, like that you guys were talking on the Gavin McInnes show, and he was like, "No, you fucking the way you email me and you talk to me like shit is like fuck that."
Oh yeah. Yeah, I liked him so much that I talked to him like I talked to my brother. Like, hey, faggot. And he grew up without a dad or any siblings. He lives with his single mom. Well, back when he had nothing going on. So he wasn't used to that kind of thing, the riffing, because he didn't grow up with like Jason Statham type guys. So he took my ribbing as some sort of attack. And he's like, dude, you can't talk to people like that. And then I was like, what are you talking about? That wasn't beef. That was just a And then he said, oh, I guess it's a punk thing. Like that's how punk rockers talk to each other.
The Holocaust?
I got a bit.
Holocaust, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk to Mercedes Carrera about the
6
Holocaust.
million. The 6 million.
When I was a punk rocker, by the way,
6 million.
There
were 6 million of them. It was 6 million.
Well, Napoleon killed 16 million.
Did he?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, that's just what he as a war guy. I mean, that's just the game.
Yo, he was the dictator of France. They overthrew him, sent him to an island.
Yes. Yeah.
He not only came back from the island, but took the country over again.
Yeah. I read about that in my
It's
brief.
another little bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a little bad motherfucker. He's got
Like,
the Napoleon.
He's responsible for like 16 million deaths.
Oh, here's the argument.
But I told them it would be bad for business because I look like Beaker with no beard. I'm always baffled when guys like you grow beards. You have a perfectly good chin. How about you come on, we have that discussion, and I shave your beard off live on the show.
Beard envy.
That's not something that I would ever want to do. And I was trying to tell you that in a polite way. I didn't want to piss you off.
I understand, but that's one of many invites.
Yeah, the other times you've talked to me, you've been a complete like wild man, cokehead on email, telling me to fuck off for life, calling me a faggot. I've been nothing but polite.
That's Gavin. Yes, you got the right guy.
You, dude. I like you. I'm a supporter and a fan of you, and I would like to come back on your show eventually, but I can't. I'm fucking busy right now. So stop busting my balls on email.
Okay, I'm not busting your balls on email. The way I see it might be totally unlike that, but I see myself, and yes, that was a marketing thing for a shaving cream, whatever. The way I see it is 4 to 5 emails saying, hey man, love to have you on the show, and you saying, sorry dude, you're too racial, you're too political for me, I need to take some time out from someone as dangerous as you or something.
Yeah.
Until
That's exactly right. That's exactly what's going on. You're too edgy for me. I don't want.
Why are you not showing the video?
It's just a picture.
I was fucking with my cock and her cunt, and she was coming, and I can't have that on my image. I just can't tarnish my image like that. So
that's what you said to me.
Keep that separate, and just you're just being patronizing. You're
keeping up your image now,
and I can't be associated with that sort of stuff. So it's just too dangerous. But look, I'm a supporter. Just stop fucking with me on email. I would like to come back on someday. Just stop fucking with me. And let's be nice, okay? How's
Sounds
that?
like a whiny
okay, I don't call fucking with you on email.
I have zero recollection of this.
The Sandy Vagina Club.
This has been deleted from my hard drive.
You sounded slurry. Might have did a little bit of.
I mean, I remember it now. You know, I've known Sam for so long that I know different Sams.
Yeah, he's morphed for sure. He's evolved.
Well, I knew him when he was a little kid, really. So I first met him when I had Rooster, and he was living with his mom, sleeping on the couch, and he was a graphics guy, and he wanted to get involved. And I knew he was talented back then, but I wasn't really sure how to harness it.
See, but if he's been with you that long, then he's really a fucking cunt.
No, we're bros now, which is
Right.
maybe why I erased all the previous stuff in my
Like,
hard drive.
You can't be, if you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. It's like, okay, shit's getting a little rough. Now you can't be associated. You know what I'm talking? Like,
No, that was very early, though, that associated thing. I don't think he was political. So there was the Rooster thing where he was the graphics guy, and I was joking around. I go, you look like you clean the latrines for a frat, and that's your initiation, something like that, but funnier. And then there was he was starting his sort of comedic career, and he wasn't eager to come on the show because I was being a dick to him, but I was being a dick because I liked him. Then he was on the show. Then he had his Comedy Central show. These are all different Sams. I sound like I'm saying he's like a hypocrite and a flake. No, he's evolving.
He admits that. He says that too.
Right.
In
And then he got totally fucking stabbed in the back and murdered by Joe Rubenstein or whatever his
Brett
name is.
Gelman, fucking
Brett Gelman, Tim Heidecker.
Heidecker.
But the writer who was stalking him was this beta male nerd who was all about ruining people that he could never be. Josh Bernstein? Yeah, he did an interview with Josh. He mocked Josh, and then Josh declared war and eventually got him canceled from Comedy Central. And then the Phoenix rised up from the flames and did $1 Million Extreme. And now he's like a fucking Hulk Hogan warrior dude who fixes motorbikes and buys trucks and works
Sam.
out.
and challenges Hassan Piker. He's
And
got
he's
the gum road.
totally different from the little kid who came into Rooster in 2010, 11 years
Man.
ago.
Shout out to Gavin McInnes. Gavin McInnes. Shout out to Gavin McInnes. Imagine if you were at the helm of Vice, all the cool shit you could have done. Gavin, I'm not talking about Gavin, I'm talking about Shane. Imagine what you could have done at the head of Vice News. Imagine the dynasty you could have built with Vice News. Imagine the rocket ship to truth, education, whatever, partner with Khan Academy. Imagine the cool ass shit you could have done at prime Vice, at $1 billion Vice, whatever. I don't even want to look up the evaluation, whatever sickening, at fucking big money Vice. Imagine what you could have done. Built a dynasty, an information dynasty. You wouldn't even have had to throw it all away, to go hardcore. You wouldn't have had to go into Pizzagate. You could have just been like stalwart, like you could have done something legendary with Vice. Now what's Vice? 10 things I sucked on when I was on acid baking while I was pregnant. I got drunk off my own sperm. 10 ways I
Look at
sucked
the
off
meme
some
I just
guy
sent
in
you.
Mexico
I don't know if you've seen
tequila
it.
'cause I'm in college. I got in a bar fight to see what would happen.
Oh, Katie's waiting too, by the way.
Yeah, I love Sam, and he personifies the worst parts of cancel culture, killing his show based on the assumption that he was sneaking in a white nationalism. Like, I
His
talked
show?
to Sam about it when it happened. He's like, say hypothetically I was a Nazi. Why would I like sneak swastikas into my show and ruin my life and the show and get everyone fired? Like, what's the motive for that? Meanwhile, there was like a Muslim cartoonist at Marvel or DC or something who was sneaking all kinds of jihadist shit into the comic books, including like the addresses of, buildings. They were links to the Quran and jihad and fucking terrorism, and everyone thought it was dope. But yeah, I will say, if Sam did a video about what a loser I am or what a dick I am or something, that would hurt my feelings. I'm hard to hurt.
You've hurt me today.
But Sam could hurt me today.
The most recent thing he did was very positive. Very cool.
Okay. Very few people could hurt me today, but I have a lot of respect for Sam. Okay.